Yay, it's more Wednesday! Yeah, hello. Hello. Can you hear me? Welcome. Hello. Someone has said hello. I believe I'm being perceived. OMG. Hello, everybody. Hello, Afflans. You beat Dream Elements to the stream. Hello, Dear Emoto and Jake LH Big Guns. Oh, and thank you to Dear Emoto for the 12-month sub. Whoa, whoa. That's 1 year, I think, right? I'm so tired. For 12 months is a year. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't forget this. Happy 1 year Yuma Watchversary. Congratulations, wow! And thank you for your support. Nice lizard badge. The rainbow! Actually, I think at 1 year you have the rainbow lizard now. It's finally more Wednesday, huh? Oh, also hello to Rosmer's home and to Rocco, and congrats to being first. Username hello Slam Pasta as well. And hello Sango. I'm very tired. Hello everybody. Oh, I got my chairs. I need to move my chair. Sorry if that was loud. My chair got stuck on my chair mat. Hang on, I'm drinking. I have like a protein shake. This is my dinner. No, I ate something else too. Oh, I see the glasses redeemed. Let me get to that 1 sec. The SSR pull? Yeah, the super rare lizard. Alright, glasses. Okay, we got these ones today. I haven't added any more glasses to the gacha. But, I don't know. This is my own fault. I'm really tired, and then I can't get anything done during the day, but I have to work. So I work into the evening, and then I'm tired, and I can't do anything during the day. So I work in the evening. It keeps happening. I need to do something. But, yeah, I'm kind of tired, so I think we'll just read some books. By the way, I'm not even like in school or anything. This is my actual job. I should be better. But yeah, I got some time to stream. It's not like 1 hour of streaming is gonna kill me, so yeah, let's read some books in Morrowind. Well, this is where I guess this is where I was last spawned in the Library of Vivek. We don't have to be here. If I want to read somewhere else, we'll go somewhere else. It was a good reading spot. Bye, thank you. Yeah, it happens. The circle of sleep and eep. Yeah, reading books is still streaming a video game, right? Oh, you know what? Someone told me I should read Mixed Unit Tactics. Why don't we read this one? Mixed Unit Tactics, Volume 1. I heard this one is good. There's a big sale on Steam for Elder Scrolls games? Wait, really? Hang on. Let me see. Is Morrowind on sale? Oops, I clicked the wrong thing. No, why does Opera GX have a sound when you open it? Why do I have Opera GX on my bar? Let me see. I need to advertise this sale. Store. There is a sale on Blaze Blue Entropy Effect. What the heck is that? There's a Blaze Blue roguelike game? Elder Scrolls. Oh yeah, if you want to play Morrowind, it's only $6 right now, guys. Morrowind is 60% off. Morrowind is $6 today, so if you don't have it, you can get it right now. And you know, get those Morrowind mods. Play that Morrowind. And Oblivion is only $4. Really? Well, I already own it, but I think I already own it. Oblivion Game of the Year edition is only $3.75 actually. Wow. Oh, you should get it if you haven't. Daggerfall is free? What? I didn't know Daggerfall was free. Daggerfall is free on Steam at least. Usually for those older games I would get it on like GOG or something though. Or is it GOG? Is it GOG? I don't know. But yeah, that is correct. There is a sale. $6 and you can be like me, that's right. You can get, well, I mean, disclaimer, you have to get to the Souls. If you want to look like me, you want to get my look, you have to go to the Souls Time expansion and kill bears. to make this cool bear hat. Then you also need to get the Diedrich shield and enchant it. So it might take you a while to be like me, but you can. Yeah, we're gonna let's read this Mixed Unit Tactics in the 5-Year War. But then we only have volume 1. So I don't know if not having volume 2 will be an issue. Let's look around, see if I can find it. Yes, Dagger Polish is completely free now, huh? What about Arena? Is that free? I'm trying to see if I can find the first volume of this book. Second volume, I mean.
Land suits you. We welcome you freely, Outlander.
Vivek and Mephala. And we can. This is some lore. Okay, we can start with some lore. This one's pretty short. Battlespire is not free. It's nice, but did you know Starfield? Huh? What's that? Never heard anybody talk about that game before. There's another library in Vivek? Oh, this is like a secret library, right? Yeah. Where the Thieves Guild is? I'm pretty sure. But I don't remember how to get there. I do not remember. Like through the... I don't even think it's in here. I don't remember how to get there. Yeah, we'll go back and I'll read Mixed Unit Tactics first. Oh, sorry, Vivek and Mephala. That's the one I wanted to read. Yeah. So we got some Vivek and lore here. Winner of Innovative Gameplay in the Steam Awards. Steam Awards? There were Steam Awards. I'm gonna award myself longest VTuber playthrough of Morrowind. It's gotta be me, right? Nobody else. There's no way any other VTuber has. No, who knows? You know, the world is huge. There might be someone who has streamed Morrowind, a VTuber who streamed Morrowind for longer than me. I mean, in terms of hours. Oh yeah, Jobasha is a bookstore. I have been there. No, I didn't even know there was a banned books library in Vivek. But we don't have to do that right now. I may teleport to my house, but I'll look this up for another time. If I run out of books, I will teleport. But also, hope you guys have been having a good Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, because maybe it's Thursday for you. That's possible, actually. So, I hope that those days have been good. If they haven't been good, then I relate to you. Just kidding. Nah. Hope they get better. How's it been? Been better. Me too. Been... Wait, what is that Oblivion NPC conversation? Been better. What about you? Been better. I think as a result of the Steam Awards, they should give everybody a free copy of the winner of the Steam Awards. Because if it's the winner of the Steam Awards, that means it's really successful. If it's really successful, then we should all have a free... No, I would never do that. Hang on, let me get a little water and we can start reading. Oh, hello also, Ficastle, in case I missed your name. I think I got everybody though. Anybody else that I missed? Free Baldi's Gate. Yeah. Free Baldi's Gate that'll never play because it's like 100 hours, but I am gonna play it someday. But I also want to play Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. But they don't even have that much in common with Baldur's Gate 3 anyway in terms of gameplay. So it doesn't even matter what order I played them in. But anyway. I mean, I take a free Starfield. Maybe who knows, maybe one day I'll just be like, you know, today I just want to play Starfield. Yeah. Who knows? If I had a free Starfield. But I am not gonna... If I don't have a free Starfield, I'm not gonna buy it. Okay, let's read about Vivek and Mephala. It's funny, I feel like nobody talks about Starfield, or nobody streams Starfield. So it's like it doesn't even exist. That's what modern society is, or something. Okay, let's learn about Elm CV. You guys know what Elm CV is, right? So, but if you don't, we're gonna go over it today. So who is Elm CV? Morrowind is holy country, and its gods are flesh and blood. Collectively, these gods are called the Tribunal, the Triune, that means there's 3 of them, Elm CV, 3 deities exemplifying Dunmerry virtues. Almalexa is mercy. I really don't think she should be given mercy. No, she wasn't very merciful to me. She tried to kill me. Vivek is mastery, and Sothasil is mystery, the mystery man. Vivek is easily the most popular of them all. Vivek is also the most public, for he is the beloved warrior poet of the true people, paradoxically beautiful and bloody. Vivek is an artistic violence. Vivek is represented in temple literature and liturgy as one of the divine kings of Morrowind. He guards the sacred Velothi subcontinent of Vardenfell and stands guard over Red Mountain, the gate to hell. Is it really the gate to hell? Isn't it just the gate that they got there? He is part of the Holy Tribunal, a god of the New Temple, and an aspect of the blessed and righteous Almseve. Of course, this is, all made up, but some of it is real. This is just what people believe to be true. Yes, Almseve time. No, Vivek is bad at explaining things. Well, this wasn't even written by Vivek. Vivek is beast mode. Vivek is getting natty at the gym. Yeah, why is he the most popular anyway? Why don't people like Sothasil? He's cool. See, I have a soft spot for Sothasil because, even though his Clockwork City sucks, I can summon a robot dinosaur because of Sothasil. So thank you, Sothasil, if I'm saying your name right. If they got the Earth, they're devil. The Red Mountain is hell. Yeah, but it doesn't say the gate to metaphorical hell. It says the gate to hell. Alright, this, yeah, steampunk dinosaurs. This explicit presentation of Vivek, the guardian god king and warrior poet, is the one most accessible and familiar to Westerners. However, it is important to remember that Vivek is also known to the Dunmer as the transcendent evolution of the Daedra that anticipated him. Yeah, this anticipations thing. Does anticipate mean like... Anticipate means that you look forward to something, but does it mean something else? Like, does it mean to come before someone? Like to proceed? Does it mean to proceed? Anticipates. I got a new keyboard, by the way. I don't know if you guys can hear it. To act as a forerunner of. Yeah, that's what... It doesn't mean, look for it. Like, oh, I'm anticipating rain. I'm snow tomorrow. It means, you came before something. Like, the number one anticipated number two. Yeah, it came before. Well, I just looked it up on Google and it says anticipate to act as a forerunner or precursor of. So I think that's what it means here. But I haven't really heard the word used this way. Yeah, I've heard antecedent. I have never heard anticipate used this way outside of Morrowind, so like as a verb like this. But anyway. Black Hands Mephala, a foundation figure of the earliest Chimer. This darker side of Vivek does not... Yeah, he has a darker side, guys. Does not appear in the popular literature and liturgy, but is instinctively understood and accepted by the Dunmer as an integral part of Vivek's divine aspect. A more complete appreciation of the complex nature of Vivek requires an understanding of the nature of Vivek's anticipation, Mephala, and the darker themes represented by this Daedra Lord's modes and motivations. So let's talk about Mephala. That's one of the Daedra. That's the demons. I guess they're just demons. Oh, congrats on the watch streak! Wow, I'll leave this watch streak thing on so you guys can get free channel points. Wow, 3 in a row, nice. That's like a 3 in a row. Bang! You win. It's like you win on... If it were slots, you just won something. Vivek is so cool and mysterious. I could be your angel or I could be your devil. I could turn them off, yeah. I have the power to stop you guys from showing your watch streaks, but I feel bad because that's one of the sources of channel points. Excuse me. But, so you know how Vivek is half gold and half silver? Well, I think that's it. And I think that's because half, it's the gray Dunmer. After the Dunmer got cursed by Azura, they all turned gray. I think I have this correct. But he's half gray and half gold. So, the gold is the Dunmer before they got cursed. I think that's why he's half Yeah, half Chimera and half Dumber. Yeah, yes. That's I was saying it in a very long-winded way, but I think maybe, it also represents that he has a dark side, like Mephala, and a non-dark. Maybe, I don't know why I'm trying to do literary analysis of Morrowind. So who is Mephala? Each of the 3 tribunes of the temple were represented in the dawn of Chimeric culture by their anticipations. These anticipations are known to the West as the sinister Daedral Lords, Azura, Boethia, and Mephala. Is Azura that sinister? I don't know, she seems fine to me. Excuse me. In temple theology, however, Azura is the anticipation of Sotasil, the mage lord of Almsevi. See, I knew I liked Sotasil the most for a reason. Boethia is the anticipation of Almalexia, Almsevi's mother and lady. I really don't like Almalexia because she was mean to me. Mephala is the anticipation of Vivek. According to legend, under the guidance of these 3 Daedral lords, a discontented throng of Altmerk transformed themselves into a new people and founded a new land. And while Boethia, the so-called Prince of Plots, provided the revolutionary methods needed to bring about this transformation, Mephala was the shadowy implementer of those methods. So like the, behind the scenes. Was like the shadow manipulator or something. Mephala was Simba's dad? Wait, Mephala died at the beginning of the movie? Yeah, Almalexia, she did so many things. She wronged me in so many ways. I mean, if I really was the Nerevarine. Yeah, Azura is cool though, because she's nice to see. Okay. Azura good, because she's nice to me. Almalexia bad, because she's mean to me. This is how Nerevarine morality. Okay, so let's continue. As known in the West, Mephala is the demon of murder, sex, I mean, that's what it says in the book, and secrets. All of these themes contain subtle aspects and violent ones: assassination/genocide, courtship/orgy, tact/poetic truths. I guess those are supposed to be opposites of each other? Oh no, subtle and violent. Okay, subtle and violent, I see. So, like, assassination is subtle, genocide. I think assassination is pretty violent too. Mephala is understood paradoxically to contain and integrate these contradictory themes. And so I think, because Vivek is kind of a contradictory character, so his anticipation is Mephala, who also is kind of contradictory, dark and light, good and evil. And all these subtle undercurrents and contradictions are present in the Dunmer concepts of Vivek, even if they are not explicitly described and explained in temple doctrine. Yeah, the cool demon. Well, Azura, I guess it's true. Azura is still a demon. Well, the gods are the divines. If we're talking about gods, the divines are actually gods, but Azura is not a god, technically. Well, no, not even technically. She's just not. The Dunmer do not envision Lord Vivek. But what is a god anyway? What makes it? I feel like we've had this discussion already. The Dunmer do not envision Lord Vivek as a creature of murder, sex, and secrets. Rather, they conceive of Lord Vivek as a benevolent king, guardian warrior, poet-artist. But at the same time, unconsciously, they accept the notion of darker, hidden currents beneath Vivek's benevolent aspects. For example, one of the most striking persistent myths associated with Vivek is the story that Vivek conspired with his here we're getting into this. Co-rulers Almalexia and Sotasil in the murder of Lord Nerevar, the greatest of Dunmer heroes and generals. The story is derived from Ashlander oral tradition and is flatly contradicted by all temple traditions. Of course, we know that actually happened. Well, I mean, not really, but that's my opinion. I think that they really did murder Nerevarine. It just makes sense. I mean, Nerevar. Nonetheless, the tale is firmly established in the Dunmer imagination, as if to say, of course Vivek would never have conspired to murder Lord Nerevar, but it happened so long ago, who could know the truth? The public face of Vivek is benign, sensitive, compassionate, and protective of his followers. At the same time, the Dunmer seem irrationally comfortable with the hidden aspects of Vivek, the darker components of violence, lust, and conspiracy associated, the more primitive and ruthless impulses, I think they're missing a with, associated with ruthless impulses of the anticipations. And so there you have it. Yeah. Some Daedric princes are. Is Azura a prince? Wait, is Azura a Daedric prince? Come to think, is she a princess? Is she a queen? I don't mind queen. Oh, Azura, my queen. Yeah, we have finished reading. Well, see, I mean, I like that it's ambiguous whether it happened. I mean, most people are gonna think that it happened, including me, but they do make it ambiguous. I mean, the whole murder thing. Okay, let's see. The anticipations. I've read this one already, actually. Well, we can still read it. Yeah, I guess it's lore day. Today is lore day. Sure, why not? This one's short. Let's read this, and then maybe I'll read some non-lore stuff. Yes, queen. But I mean, you know, Azura has never done anything wrong to me. I would not give my life for her, but I would put myself in the way of bodily harm for her, you know. Okay, let's see. The Daedra, the anticipations. Okay, maybe here we'll find out if Azura is a prince. I don't know. The Daedra are powerful ancestor spirits, similar in form and substance to the Tribunal, blessed be their holy names, even though 2 of them are dead, but weaker in power, and more arbitrary and removed from the affairs of mortals. I mean, how long can they keep up worshipping the Tribunal when 2 of them are dead? Like, are they eventually gonna realize what's up? But I mean, theoretically, it doesn't really matter whether they're alive or not, right? Okay, let's see. Vivek is still alive until I kill him and put his soul into a soul gem, but I'm not gonna do that yet. Let's see. They're similar to the Tribunal, but weaker in power and more arbitrary and removed from the affairs of mortals. In old times, the Chimer worshipped the Daedra as gods, but they did not deserve this veneration, for the Daedra harm their worshippers as often as help them. So they're not demons; they're ancestor spirits, I guess. The advent of the Tribunal, blessed be their holy names, changed this unhappy state. Blessed be Yuma, blessed be her holy name. Can you guys refer to me as that pronoun? By the apotheosis, the Tribunal, blessed be their holy names, I really have to say this every time, became the protectors and high ancestor spirits of the Dunmer, and bade the Daedra to give proper veneration and obedience. The 3 good Daedra, Uethia, Azura, and Mephala, recognized the divinity of the Triune Ancestors, blessed be their holy names. Did Azura recognize their divinity though? Didn't she curse them? The rebel Daedra, maybe I'm getting this wrong. The rebel Daedra Molak, Baal, Malakath, Sheogorath, and Merunes Dagon refused to swear fealty to the Tribunal, blessed be their holy names, and their worshippers were cast out. So there you have it. Humanea, blessed be her holy name. Oh, thank you, thank you. Hello, Catfish as well. They're just called princes. They're just, yeah, I mean, it's true. They're gods, but how can we understand a god? They can call themselves whatever they want. All praise to Yuma. Yuma Lexia! No! Well, I would be better than Almalexia at being Almalexia. Her great sleepiness. Blessed by the holy Eve, yes. Let us all embrace the holy Eve. Not a cult, yeah, not a cult, by the way. But you can leave me some offerings. I take food offerings, cool rocks and plants, cool bugs and food. You can offer these to me at your local shrine. I will accept offerings. Okay, let's see. These rebel Daedra thus became the 4 corners of the House of Troubles. Yeah, I've heard this before. And they continue to plague our tranquility and tempt the unwary into heresy and dark capital worship. Dark worship. Sounds cool, honestly. The priests of the temple remain ever vigilant for signs of the adversary's return, sometimes aided by the loyal 3 good Daedra, who are familiar with the wiles of their rebellious kin. So did Azura... I mean... Does that mean Azura? Because Azura seemed to not be happy with the Tribunal. So... I guess I'm surprised to read this. Maybe they were mistaken. Maybe I'm mistaken. The good Daedra are known to the temple as the Anticipations, since they are the early ancestral anticipations of the loving patronage of the tribunal. The Anticipations are the Daedra lords Boethia, Mephala, and Azura. Actually, I don't know that much about Boethia, so it's good to have a refresher here. What a grand and intoxicating innocence. How couldn't you kill the god? Oh, yeah, we're not a cult yet? Well... That's... If you're in a cult, you definitely wouldn't say, I'm not in a cult. So if you say I'm in a cult, you're not actually in a cult, right? Because then you have self-awareness. Maybe you're in a cult but trying to get free. Do I like Doritos? Are they Cool Ranch? I will accept Cool Ranch Doritos only. Or spicy Cheetos. Yeah, a red hot spicy Cheetos. May her pillow be forever cool. Oh, thank you. Do not offer stink bugs are not cool bugs. Stink bugs do not fall under the umbrella of cool bugs. So yes, do not offer stink bugs. They are very uncool bugs. Alright, let's read about Boethia. Boethia is the anticipation of Almalexia, but male to her female. Wait, I thought Boethia was female. I mean, it doesn't really matter because they're gods, but... Wait, all this time I thought Boethia was a girl's name, you know. Boethia was the ancestor who illuminated the elves ages ago before the Mythic Era. He told them the truth of Lorkhan's test and defeated Auriel's champion Trinimac. Boethia ate Trinimac and voided him. He ate him and he voided him? The followers of Boethia and Trinimac rubbed the soil of Trinimac upon themselves and changed their skins. Is that the Bosmer? I don't know, I'm gonna look this up. I think it is. No, maybe... Trinimac... Boethia... Maybe I have it wrong. Oh, orcs! Oh, I got it completely wrong. Orcs, okay, yeah, the creation of the orcs. Did he really eat him? He ate him? Okay, yeah, so there we go, it's the orcs. And then we have... Mephala is the anticipation of Vivek. Yeah, we just talked about Mephala. Oh, thank you for the follow, Lear Margin. Doritos dogs. California Reaper chips. Yeah, I'll eat those. Actually, I once had a whole bag of ghost pepper chips and they were pretty mild. They probably, you know, are just ghost pepper flavored or something. They don't really have ghost pepper. Oops, I ate a god. Oops. And oops, I voided the god. Oops. Let's see, Mephala is manifold and androgynous. I see. Mephala taught male and female, dark and light, yin and yang, all things in balance, something, right? That's Mephala, maybe. Mephala taught the Chimer to evade their enemies or kill them with secret murder. The Chimer were few in those days and threatened on all sides. Mephala taught the Chimer to build houses. Later, Mephala created the Morag Tong. Yeah, I think I've read about that. Mephala is the creator of the Morag Tong, which... how do I join those guys again? I should probably join at some point. But see, I don't know. I don't think my lizard would want to join the Morag Tong. I don't want to be an assassin. We'll have to do it. Maybe I'll make a new character that's, you know, an assassin. And a member of House... I'll have to be a member of House Lalu or Red Doran. Let's see. Azura is the anticipation of Sotasil, but female to his male. Azura was the ancestor who taught the Chimer how to be different from the Outmer. Her teachings are sometimes attributed to Boethia. In the stories, Azura is often encountered more as a communal progenitor of the race as a whole, rather than as an individual ancestor. Wait, a communal? Like, multiple people? Azura is multiple people? She is associated with dusk and dawn, and is sometimes called the Mother Soul. Azura's star, also called the Twilight Star, appears briefly at dawn and dusk, low on the horizon, below the constellation of the Steed. Oh, I want to see a picture of the Morrowind constellations. Ghost pepper is delicious. You have to go to a fair? Like a Renaissance fair? I want to go to a Renaissance fair. But then I looked into it and they're like, oh, it's so busy. There's so many people. I don't know. I don't want to go to... I just want to go and like eat turkey leg and drink meat or whatever. I don't really want to be surrounded by that many people, but that is what a fair is about. You have to be surrounded by people. And look at small handcrafted figures of dragons or whatever. I don't know. Now I want to go to Renaissance Fair. That's probably not even what you meant though. Oh, Boethia is androgynous? I don't know what Boethia looks like. Let me see. Boethia. These statues are... Yeah, that's... Boethia's kind of cool looking. Yeah, she has a... Or he has a hood on, so you can't really tell. Yeah, Azura is associated with mystery and magic, fates and prophecy. Yeah, so there we have it. But it doesn't really say what Boethia is associated with. Other than eating people and... I don't know, maybe I have it in my journal. Oh, we can talk to, you know, some people in here. Boethia's pillow book? Boethia's pillow book? Wait, what about Boethia's pillow book? Tell me about Boethia. It's not actually an option. Ancestors? Altmer. Altmer are the High Elves. Oh yeah, this was all from Tolkien, isn't Tolkien? You know, High Elves, non-High Elves. Actually, were they even called High Elves in Lord of the Rings? I don't remember. You know, different flavors of elves. Yeah, there's nothing about it here. I can try to ask about the anticipations. Let me see. Oh, the Morag Tong. I'm never gonna join. It's not gonna happen. Let's see. Nah, yeah, there's no information on that. We'll have to find a book. Well, big crowds are less intimidating than small groups. I guess it depends on whether you have to talk with those people, right? Like if let's say I go to some kind of like shopping event, like a little where they all have like booths where they're selling stuff. If there's tons of people, it might be kind of overwhelming. But if there's less people, then it'll be better. But if it's like a social event, then yeah, for sure. It's easier to get lost in a crowd. I also want to eat turkey legs and meat until I'm violently sick and fall in the mud. How did you know? There's always... I went to a Renaissance fair a long time ago and it was raining. And so I think, you know, I was eating turkey leg. I go buy a hot cider so I can drink that and walk around in the mud. I don't know about getting violently sick though. That's a lot of too many turkey legs. Alright, so first I was gonna read mixed unit tactics. I don't remember taking a lizard to the bookstore. That sounds cute though. Get voided. No, don't avoid me. I'm just a god. Why turkey and not chicken? It's like a Renaissance fair thing. It has to be a turkey leg. It's like a big old turkey leg. It's not a chicken leg. I don't know. And it's a smoked turkey. I don't know why, but smoked turkey leg is just more traditional than smoked chicken leg, I guess. I don't know if it holds better. Oh yeah, if you haven't had it, try it turkey leg. I don't even know if you can get it outside Renaissance Fair. Alright, let's read Mixed Unit... for something completely different. Let's read Mixed Unit Tactics in the 5 Years' War, Volume 1, by Codus Colonus. And that's the 5 Years' War, which involved the Khajiits, I think. The legions could learn from the unconventional tactics used by the Khajiits in the 5 Years' War against Valenwood. I was stationed at the Sphinx Moth Legion forts on the border near Dune, and witnessed many of the northern skirmishes firsthand. The war started with the so-called Slaughter of Torval. The Khajiit claim that the Bosmer invaded the city without provocation, and killed over 1,000 citizens, that's a lot of citizens, before being driven off by reinforcements from a nearby jungle tribe. So the 5 Years' Wars between the Bosmer and the Khajiits. The Bosmer claimed that the attack was in retaliation for Khajiiti bandits, who were attacking wood caravans headed for Valenwood. In the spring of 3rd Era 396, The war moved closer to Fort Sphinxmouth. I was posted on lookout and saw parts of the conflict. I later spoke with both Khajiit and Bosmer who fought in the battle, and it will serve as an excellent example of how the Khajiit used a mixture of ground and tree units to win the war. The Khajiits began the fight in an unusual way by sending tree-cutting teams of Cathay Rat and the fearsome Senche Rat, or Battle Cats. Battle Cats? It sounds like... There's a book series, like Warrior Cats, something like that. That's what it reminds me of. Oh, you first EP impossible. Oh, hello, yeah. But you know, I haven't actually been that EP in some of my streams lately. You might be surprised. Okay, so we got Battle Cats. When words reached the Bosmer that trees were being felled, allegedly a crime in the strange Bosmeri religion, a unit of archers were dispatched from larger conflicts in the south. The Bosmer were thus goaded into splitting their forces into smaller groups. Ah, so... Yeah, they moved their archers from the south into... They got them to split up their groups. Okay, where is this going? Battle Cats. They answered to Battle Toads. Is it really? Is it called Warrior Cats? Did I get it right? Like, because I read those books. There's like a fire... You know, there's a fire cat called Firepaw, but then the cats change their names, so I think he becomes Fireclaw or something. But then he becomes like the leader of the cats, so I think he becomes Fireheart. But he may also change his name to Firestar. Why do they change their names so much? This is real. I'm not making this up. Alright, the Bosmer were goaded. They were goaded. Yes, they were goaded. They were so goaded that they split their forces into smaller groups. Sorry, I can't make this funny. The Bosmer archers took up positions in the remaining trees, whose branches were now 20 or more feet apart, allowing some light into the forest floor. The Bosmers bent the remaining trees with their magics into small fortifications from which to fire their bows. So that's kind of cool. They turned the trees into little tree towers. Oh, it's just warriors? I see. Goated with this sauce. I haven't heard anyone say that in a long time. I thought it was over. Oh, hang on, I need some water. Never heard of this before. Yeah, look up. I don't know. See, it gets really the Warrior Cat series. I hear it gets really dramatic. It's like, you know, revenge and secret. It becomes a soap opera. It's basically a soap opera with cats and warrior cats and living in the woods. And you know, there's like cats that came from the wild versus domesticated cats, and the main character is originally a domesticated cat, but it's just like Call of the Wild all over again. You should just read Call of the Wild instead. Let's see, Boethia has a lot of overlap with other princes too. Yeah, I feel like I never really got a handle on what Boethia does. Deceit, scheming, cruelty, domination, combat, destruction. Does Boethia do anything good? I see. I've only ever heard VTubers talk about warrior cats. Is there some correlation between being a VTuber and having read the warrior cat books in your youth? We gotta do some research on this. We need to do a survey of VTubers who have read the warrior cat books. I see. I could have a warrior cat name. It's gotta have a like some kind of suffix to it, right? Like shadow foot, leaf paw, light fur. See, that I'm giving you a sample of names. I could be, for example, purple no, I don't. Purple. No, that's so lame. Just having a color. Okay, never. Dream claw, dream tail, something like that, right? Yeah, that could be my cat. Oh, okay. Thank you for the Neko Mimi routine. Thank you. I can't remember what button it is to become Neko Mimi, so no, it's not this one. No, it's not the. Whoops. What does this one even do? It doesn't do anything. Oh, there we go. Okay, thank you for the Neko Mimi redeem. You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything at all. Okay. So next, yeah, I'm not Yuma anymore. I'm Dream Claw. Yeah, I'm becoming my inner warrior cat. I never had a warrior cat persona though. I'm just joking. Okay, so we got the Bosmer in the trees, and they're still fighting the Khajiits. When the tree cutters arrived the next morning, a half-dozen Khajiit fell to the Bosmer arrows in their first volley. After that, the Khajiit took large wooden shields from the backs of the Senche rots and made a crude shelter. The Khajiit, even the enormous Senche rot, were able to hide between this shelter and one of the larger trees. When it became apparent that the Khajiit would not leave their shelter, some Bosmer chose to descend and engage the Khajiit sword to claw. Oh yeah, because Khajiit don't need weapons, they can fight with their claws. Like just like me, when I'm in cat form. When the Bosmer were nearly upon the shelter, one of the Khajiit began playing on a native instrument of plucked metal bars. This was a signal of some kind, and a small group of the man-like Omes and Omes Rot emerged from covered holes on the forest floor. Although outnumbered, they were attacking from behind by surprise, and won the ground quickly. The Bosmer archers in the trees would still have won the battle, were they not having troubles of their own. A group of Doggy and Doggy Rots, two of the less common forms of Khajiits who live in the trees of the Tenmar forest, jumped from one tree to another under a magical cover of silence. They took up positions in the higher branches that could not hold a Bosmer's weight. When the signal came, they used their claws and either torches or spells of fire. Accounts from the 2 survivors I spoke with vary on this point, to distract the archers while the battle on the ground took place. A few of the archers were able to flee, but most were killed. See, they did use their claws. They used fire. Apparently the Doggy and Doggy Rot have more magical ability than is widely believed if they were able to keep themselves magically silenced for so long. One of the surviving Bosmer told me that he saw a few ordinary cats among Doggy. And even ordinary cats? Wait, just like cats? Just like normal cats? What? And even claimed that these ordinary cats are known as Alfik and that they were the spellcasters. But Bosmer are almost as unreliable as the Khajiits when it comes to the truth, and I cannot believe that a house cat can cast spells. It was me. I am the cat. I was the fire spellcasting fire cat. It was Chuni. I'm not Chuni. That's funny though. I feel like there's a mod. Isn't there like a mod that just turns Khajiit into normal looking cats? Is this that thing that Khajiit are just every type of cat? It might be. Yeah, Alfik. See, they've got a special name for just cats. Does that mean just regular cats can talk to Khajiit? I don't know. This lore is... I actually didn't know about this. At the end of the day, the Khajiit lost perhaps a half-dozen fighters out a forest of no more than 4 dozen, while the Bosmer lost nearly an entire company of archers. I feel like the lesson here is fire is good in the woods. The survivors were unable to report back before a second company of archers arrived, and this strategy was repeated again with similar results. Finally, a much larger force was sent, and the Bosmer won that battle with the help of the native animals of Valenwood. That third skirmish and the Khajiit response I will discuss in the second volume of this series. Okay, so that's mixed unit tactics. Yeah, just writing something down. Yeah, we need to find the second volume of this somewhere. I do not know where it would be. It's almost like its own side quest to collect all the volumes of the book series in Morrowind. They usually don't put all of them together. We already read about the anticipations. Yeah, there's not much new here in the Vivek library. We can go look around. Oh, wait, there's a secret library? Where's the secret library? Trapdoor in the justice offices. Oh, you know what? I think I've tried to go in there and then I got arrested. We could try again. I definitely was arrested. Justice offices. Hall of Justice. Okay.
Greetings. I am Ed.
House cats are just Khajiit. Khajiit strong together strong. I just like the idea of just some regular old house cats next to you know, Khajiit. What is purely negative? Oh yeah, and Molag Ball. Does that mean Sheogorath can be positive? Well, Sheogorath is like chaotic, right? Panthers are... There's large Khajiit that are just big cats. This is like kind of weird if you think about it. I have to read more Khajiit lore to find out? Okay, we gotta find more Khajiit lore.
You flatter me with your attention.
The giant Khajiit. Large cat Khajiit.
You flatter me.
But there... Sorry, I'm not flattering you with my attention. I'm just lost. So do you know where the secret library is? Oh, not Jubash's rare books. But what if... That's not the case for Argonians, though. It's because, where's the Hall of Justice? I'm looking for the offices. Okay, yeah, okay.
I am at your service.
But, yeah, Argonian... It's not like, you know, for Argonians, big lizards are not Argonians. I think. I think I'm lost. How do I get into this section? Like, up here. Because there's a wall here. And clearly that means I need to be on a different floor. Aha! Okay, okay, I figured it out. Wow, it's so... You know... Reading a map is kind of like a puzzle, you know? It's like a mini game. Reading a map is like a mini game inside of a game.
With your attention, Outlander.
Well, insanity and chaos inspire art and creativity. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's true. Like, with... Well, I was gonna say the whole thing with, like, famous writers are all suffering, but that's not true. Well, there are some good writers who aren't suffering, right? Let's see. There is a trapdoor here to the secret library, as you can see. I just have to get these guys to not look at me. And maybe I can use Chameleon. Chameleon... I should just make some Chameleon enchant so I don't have to do this every time. Amulets, shadows... Okay, now we can open the door. Oh, do I have to cast a spell? Okay. Yeah, we didn't get arrested, I think. Well, let me make a new save just in case. Library. Will it really just... Is there a point where it just doesn't let you save again? Because this message never actually means anything. We made it to the secret library. Hello. Yeah, I have permission to be here. Oh, wait, I'm invisible. Forgot. It's just like that scene when Harry Potter becomes invisible to go into the forbidden library. Except that the books here don't eat people. But is it really a forbidden library? Everything here looks pretty normal. Why is this the band library? The Wild Elves. Who's this lady? I'm supposed to be in here. Get out now. Give me a couple minutes. Wait, how come she says you're not supposed to be in here, but I'm invisible. How can she tell that I'm invisible? Alright, I want to read. Okay, now if I...
May I help you, Outlander?
I can't even persuade her. Won't let me. Maybe I need a quest to be in here. Shouldn't be in here, you better leave. Oh, every time I talk, the persuasion goes down.
I am at your
Oh no, okay, maybe we should stop talking to these guys before they get angry. We should add more trapdoor. What do you do with it? Let's hide snacks in there? Alright, 36 Lessons of Vivek, Sermon 5. I have not read this one yet, so let's go ahead and read this one. Alright. Finally, the simulacrum of the Nechiman's wife became unstable. The Dwemer in their haste had built it shoddily, and the ashes of Red Mountain showed its golden tendons. Before long, it fell on its knees beside the road to the lands of the Indoril and pitched over. to be discovered 80 days later by a merchant caravan on its way to the capital of Veloth, Anan Amalekshah. Vivek had not been among his people all the days of his pre-life, so he stayed silent and let the chimera in the caravan think that the simulacrum was broken and empty. A chimera warrior who was protecting the caravan said, "Look here how the Dwemer try to fool us as ever, crafting our likenesses out of their flesh metals. We shall take this to the capital and show our mother Ayam. We will want to see this new strategy of our enemies." No, Ayam is Amaleksham, right? But the merchant captain said, "I doubt that shall be paid well for the effort. We can make more money if we stop at Normok and sell it to the Red Wives of Dagon. We'll pay well for the wonders made by the deep folk." I think I'm missing some context here. What was Sermon 4 about? But another Chimer who was wise in the ways of prophecy looked on the simulacrum with disquietude. "Was I not hired on to help you seek the best of fortunes? I say you should listen to your warrior then, and take this thing to Ayam, for though manufactured by our enemies, there is something in it that will become sacred, or has been already." The merchant captain took pause then and looked on the simulacrum of the Nechiman's wife and, although he heeded always the advice of his seers, could do no more than think of the profits to be made at Normok. He thought mainly of the Red Wife's form of recompense, which was four-cornered and good wounded, a belly magic known nowhere else under the moons. His lust made him deny Ayam his mother. He gave orders to change course for Normok. Wait, what are they selling? They're selling something? They're selling the simulacrum of the Nechiman's wife. The what? No, I'm missing the context for Sermon 4. And then Vivek is there or something. Before the caravan could get underway again, the Chimera warrior who had counseled a passage to the capital threw his money to the merchant captain and said, "I will pay you thus for the simulacrum and warn you, the war is coming with the shaggy men of the north, and I will not have my mother I am at uneven odds with one enemy while tending to another." Oh, Nerevar is here! Oh, also hello, Oculus Nova. Hello, Talk Apple. Hello, guys. We're just doing some reading. My Nerevar. The Chimera warrior who had counseled a passage to the capital. That's Nerevar? Nerevar, the merchant captain said, "This is not enough. I am triune in my own way, but I follow the road of my body and demand more." Oh, what does that mean? Then Vivek could not remain silent anymore and said into Nerevar's head these words. "You can hear the words, so run away. Come, Hortator, unfold into a clear unknown. Stay quiet until you've slept in the yesterday, and say no elegies for the melting stone." So Nerevar slew the merchant captain and took the caravan for his own. The ending of the words is Alm Sivi. Oh, have a good sleep. Oh, you're trying to understand this, or? Nerevar killed the captain and took the caravan? Because we're trying to take the simulacrum and take it to Ayam. Take it to Amalekshia. Okay, wait. There's, you know what? Maybe it's better that I don't understand, right? It's more mysterious if I don't really understand. But see, it's Vivek talking Nerevar. What I'm getting out of this is that Vivek talks Nerevar into murdering people. He is a bad influence. Nerevar slew the courier and took the platinum chip. Oh no! How am I gonna save my vault without the casino chip? Alright, let's take this. Wait, do I need to sneak? Can I just take it? What happens if I take it? I want this book. You don't mind, right? Oh. Well, every time I talk to her, I should stop. Is there some way to gain favor with someone without having to actually interact with them? I'm looking for books. The Waters of Oblivion. Where's the Waters of Oblivion? Let's see. 120 numbered ages in the void, that fated folk had grown deep-schooled in evil. Then the bright gods resolved to punish those faithless spirits and shatter the unruly caitiffs, those huge unholy scathers loathsome to the light. They repented exceedingly that they had gazed upon oblivion, and seen there the first of dark kin and welcomed them as brothers and sisters. The principalities of victory beheld how great was the wickedness of the wayward spirits, and saw that they were bold in sin and full of wiles. I have no idea what this is about. They resolved to chasten the tribes of Daedra and smite darkkind with hammer in hand. Oh, is it about Daedra? But ever shall darkness contest the lights, and great were the powers that breathed the void, and laid waste upon one another, so that no oath might bind them. So deep were they in envy and perfidy. For once the portals are open, who shall shut them? Oh, is it about Oblivion portals? Is it about opening Oblivion gates? Yeah, I feel like I'm missing some context for this one. This one is about elves, Altmer High Elves, Bosmer Wood Elves, Dunmer Dark Elves, and Wild Elves. The Wild Elves. I'm not a wild elf, I'm a wild fairy. Oh, wait, there's another sermon here, dang! Nerevar at Red Mountain. What? What is this? Wait, do I already have this one? Is this? I think this might be the story of me getting murdered. This is from the Apocrypha. This is why I'm not allowed in this library. I should be allowed to read about my own murder if I want. I mean, I'm the one who got murdered. I think I've already read this. But, let's see, Nerevar. Yeah, I've read this one already. It's just a summary of what happened from the Ashlander perspective. Where the perspective of the dissidents, I think that's what they're called. Yeah, I've read this one, but I will take it. I will take it. Yeah, see, Azura came forth and cursed the tribunal for their foul deeds. I remember. And changed the Chimer into Dunmer. And their skin turned ashen and their eyes into fire. Then the tribunal met with Dagoth-Ur. He tried to avenge the death of Nerevar, but to no avail. Poor guy! He was driven off and thought dead. The tribunal found tools he had been... See, didn't Dagoth-Ur get a pretty bad deal out of all this? Yeah, Vivek gave me this, so I don't really need it. But still, it's a good recap. It's cool that it's here. Yeah, Dagoth-Ur, his friend was killed. The stuff he was trying to guard was taken by the people who betrayed his friends. They turned into gods. And but then there's also the perspective where like he was trying to use the tools himself to become a god or something. I forget. I think that's one of. But yeah, I think I feel bad for Dagoth-Ur. Let's see. Sermon 3? Sermon... What the heck? There's so many sermons! Wait, they're all here! I didn't know. I think I've just gave up on trying to go down the trapdoors in the library because I kept getting arrested. So now we can look at these. Yeah, more with scholarly content. No, I can't stream that long, but I want to read these, so let's see how many sermons we can read. Let's read 35. Let's see, Sermon 35 of the 36 Lessons of Vivek. We've read 36, so now we can go back and read 35. The Scripture of Love. The formulas of proper Velothi magic continue an ancient tradition. You know what, I think I should read all of them in order at some point and try to, you know, piece it together. Yeah, they got the collection. The band collection. See, but that virility is dead, by which I mean at least replaced. Truth owes its medicinal nature to the establishment of the myth of justice. Its curative properties it likewise owes to the concept of sacrifice. Princes, chiefs, and angels all subscribe to the same notion. This is a view primarily based on a prolific abolition of an implied profanity, seen in ceremonies, knife fighting, hunting, and the exploration of the poetic. Princes, chiefs, and angels ascribe to the same notion. Virility is dead. I think I gotta keep reading to figure this out. On the ritual of occasions, which comes to us from the days of the cave glow, I can say nothing more than to loosen your equation of moods to lunar currency. Lunar currency? Moon money? Later, and by that I mean much, much later, my reign will be seen as an act of the highest love, which is a return from the astral destiny and the marriages between. By that I mean the catastrophe, which will come from all 5 corners. Subsequent are the revisions, differentiated between hope and the distraught, situations that are only required by the periodic death of the immutable. Cosmic time is repeated. I wrote of this in an earlier life. An imitation of submersion is love's premonition, its volley into the underworld, by which I mean the day you will read about outside of yourself, in an age of gold. For on that day, which is a shadow of the sacrificial concept, all history is obliged to see me for what you are, in love with evil. To keep one's powers intact at such a stage is to allow for the existence of what can only be called a continual spirit. Make of your love a defense against the horizon. Pure existence is only granted to the holy, which comes in a myriad of forms, half of them frightening and the other half divided into equal parts, purposeless and assured. Make of your love a defense against the horizon? Late is the lover that comes to this by any other walking way than the 5th, which is the number of the limit of this world. Okay, 5 is the limit of this world. The lover is the highest country in a series of beliefs. He is the sacred city bereft of a double. The uncultivated land of monsters is the rule. This is clearly attested by Anu and his double, which love knows never really happened. Similarly, all the other symbols of absolute reality are ancient ideas ready for their graves, or at least the essence of such. The scripture is directly ordered by the codes of Mephala, the origin of sex and murder, defeated only by those who take up those ideas without my intervention. The religious elites is not a tendency or a correlation. They are dogma, complemented by the influence of the untrustworthy sea, and the governance of the stars, dominated at the center by the sword, which is nothing without a victim to cleave into. This is the love of God, and he would show you more, predatory but at the same time instrumental to the will of critical harvest, a scenario by which one becomes as he is, of male and female the magic hermaphrodite. Mark the norms of violence. And Mark is it's not Mark. Mark, who is the norms of violence. It's not a person's name. It's a verb. Mark the norms of violence, and it barely registers, suspended as it is by treaties written between the original spirits. Oh hi, Mark. Oh hi, Mark the norms of violence. This should be seen as an opportunity, and in no way tedious, though some will give up, for it is easier to kiss the lover than become one. So love is to become your partner. The essence of love is to become 2 people. The lower regions crawl with these souls, caves of shallow treasures, meeting in places to testify by way of extension, when love is only satisfied by a considerable, incalculable effort. The ending of the words is Sivi, and that's a definition of love. This is like poetry. I don't like the words sound really. The words sound, you know, they sound like very. They have like a ring to them, but I don't really know what I was saying. Mark of the violent. Yuma of the peaceful versus Mark of the violent. Hello. I can try to understand. Excuse me. Well, there's this whole thing about Vivek and love, right? Like, Vivek's holding the rock above the city because he loves the city, or to show his love, or to make people love him. I don't know if that has anything to do with this. Let's see. All history is obliged to see me for what you are, in love with evil. Make of your love a defense against the horizon. The 5th is the number of the limit. It's kind of like, you know, occult stuff. You don't know what it. There's actually a website where you can read like interpretations. I think it's called New Whirling School or something. You can read interpretations of these, but I didn't want to read it because I kind of want to, you know, let it feel mysterious to me. I don't. Maybe it's better to not know what it means, right? It's like poetry. Love me because I prevented the city from being annihilated. Fear me because I can still let the rock annihilate the city. So is it like love and fear are the same or something? So it's like this, the love of God, predatory, but I think this is Vivek's theory of love, right? You know, the love of God, predatory but instrumental to the will of critical harvest. Okay, what is the we got a lot of people here. We got Mark of the violent, we got Will of the critical harvest. That's not a name either. Mark and Will. Yeah, love is violence, love is fear, something something. Vivek is a nun. Okay, yeah, that's probably the summary of this. I'll take it. Alright, we'll take that scripture. Let's read another one. Yuma of the comfy pillow. Oh, I like it. Oh, can I just live here in the banned books library until they kick me out? There's so many cool books here. Alright, let's read. Just trying to see what they have. A sermon, book of rest and endings? I like the sound of that. The pages of the book of rest and endings are filled with obscure book bits of cult mumbo jumbo. What the cult? The order of the pillow is not a cult. Yes, the ritual for ending of Wrathmen from 50 fathers, frozen in slave past. Rip from the wraith loom, sunder the life weave, lock tight in earth grip, hold firm, engrave fast, and have a good sleep. Yeah, we don't like the Wrathmen. Wrathmen are bad. I'm gonna take this. I like the title of the book. Book of Rest and Endings. Isn't that cute? Cute book name. Okay, let's read sermon. Well, we got 436. I already have 36 though. Yeah, I think I already have a copy of 36. We got 26 for 26. Let's read 26. Then Vivek left his architectural rapture and went back to the space that was not a space. From the provisional house, he looked into the middle world to find the fourth monster, called the Pocket Cabal. A Pocket Cabal? Like a Pokemon? Pocket monsters. No, Digimon, digital monsters. No, Pokemon stands for Pocket Monster. That's not Digimon. That would be the digital Cabal. I don't think Vivek smokes Kuma. He's just a cheap chim. You can't begin to imagine how his brain works. Okay, the monster hid itself in the spell lists of the great chimera wizards of the extreme east, where the emperor parasols grow wild. Vivek disguised himself as a simple traveler, but radiated a tenuous sense fabric, so that the wizards would seek him out. Of Muatra, he made a simple walking dwarf. I forget what Muatra is. What is that his sword? I think Muatra might be his sword. Wait, he made a sword into a dwarf? No, it can't be a sword. So he's looking for a monster, okay. Before long, the Invisible One was among the libraries of the East, feeding the essential words of the Pocket Cabal to his walking dwarf, and then running when the magic would fail. After a year or two of this thievery, Muatra was sick to its stomach, and the walking dwarf exploded. He exploded? He's been eating books? No, not literally eating books. Did he not literally explode? Did he literally explode? Was he literally eating books? Did he figuratively eat books, figuratively explode? Exploded near the slave pens of a wizard's tower. The Pocket Cabal then slipped itself into the mouths of the slaves and hid again. Vivek then watched as the slaves erupted into babble and breaking magic. They rattled their cages and sung out half hymns that formed into forbidden and arcane knowledge. Okay, I think it was a metaphor. It was a metaphor. Litany fiends appeared and drank from the excess grabbers from the adjacent place came into the world sideways, the slave talking having disrupted the normal non-cardinal points. So of course a giant bug appeared. Yes, of course a giant bug appeared. Yes, of course. I like this sentence. Yeah, cool bug. Yeah, no, it wasn't a gnome, it was a dwarf that exploded. So you're not allowed to say goated with the sauce more than one time per stream. I'm sorry, that's the rules. Or I gotta arrest you. A Pokemon met Monster Rancher. Naturally, yeah, of course. Of course a giant bug appeared, with the greatest eastern wizard inside it. He could see past Vivek's disguise and knew of the warrior poet's divinity, but he thought himself so powerful that he talked harshly. See what you have wrought, silly Triune. Columns of nonsense and litany fiends. I cannot believe how reason or temperance can be made whole again due to your eating. Consort with more demons, why don't you? Vivek stabbed the wizard through his soul. Ah, he was mad. Wait, so this, it slipped itself into the mouths of the slaves. The monster called the Pocket Cabal. Don't really get what it is. The giant bug harness fell on the slave cages, and the slaves ran about free and reckless. What about the bug? Was the bug free? Too reckless more with pregnant words. Words can get pregnant now. Colors bent into the earth. Vivek created a dome-head demon to contain it all. The Pocket Cabal is therefore interred here forever. Let this be a cursed land, where sorcery is broken and maligned. Then he picked up Moatra by the beard. Okay, who is Moatra? I need to reread the sermons. I thought Moatra was a sword. Or is Moatra the child of Vivek and Molag Bal? Because they had a kid, right? He picked up Moatra by the beard and left the ghostly hemisphere of the Dome-head demon. On its boundaries, Vivek placed a warning and a song of entrance that contained errors in it. With mock bones of half-dead Moatra, he created the tent poles of a fortress theory, and fatal languages were imprisoned for all time. Is this some kind of Tower of Babel type stuff? I mean, this is a metaphor. Obviously, this is all a metaphor. Set appeared, that's a Sotha Sil, and looked on what his brother-sister... You see, Vivek is a brother-sister. Vivek, it's because of the whole Mathala association, I guess. The Clockwork King said, of the 8 monsters, this is the most confusing. There's 8? There's 8 Pokemon? May I treasure it? May I treasure it? Vivek gave Set leave to do so, but told him to never release the Pocket Cabal into the middle world. I guess that's our world? Or, I mean, the Morrowind world? He said, I have hidden secrets in my travels here. I made a likeness of Moatra to ward against the unwise. Under this dome, the temporal myth is no longer man. The ending of the words is Almsevi. This volume is wild. Yeah, digital Cabal would have been cool. Yeah, and there was also a giant bug with a wizard inside of it. Vivek showed up, robbed the library, drove slaves mad, killed a wizard, cursed the land forever. Just typical Vivek things. Hang on, I feel bald. I need to put this thing back on my head. Yeah, just another day in the life of Vivek. Wait, what happened to the grabbers from the adjacent place? They just, like, show up and then they never are mentioned again. But what happened to the giant bug? Did it go free? Or did it die when the wizard died? I want to know. No, I want to know about the giant bug. So I think this one is about language. This one... See, like, the slaves erupted into Babel. And then columns of nonsense. So, fatal languages were imprisoned. And this has to do with something to do with language. I'm not totally sure what. We'll take the book. Okay, then we got Sermon 36, I've already read that. Sermon 4, 23... I don't know if I can read them all today. There's actually a lot. What else is there in this library? If I don't read them today, I'll pick them all up so we can read them later. I feel like, you know, this volume is wild. I feel like this is actually one of the more tame of the... Like, they get a lot worse than this. Legendary Scourge. The Mace Scourge. Oh, I have that mace! I mean, I don't have it in my inventory right now. Let's read about the mace. Not till the very evening they came, answered he, and then told of his dealings with Darren. Then said Macan, Now see to thy safety henceforward, and stick to thy parts and thy pride, or this mallet of mine, Malakath the Scourge, will meet with thine ear of a surety, for quick as I can cry equality, Though 8 arms thou couldst boast of, such bumps thou shalt comb on thy brain pan. Though thou that breakest the house of the dead. Is he saying don't rob graves, or I will hit you on the ear, and I will hit you on the brain pan? Oh, the mace explication, the mace scourge, blessed of Malakath, Makan's legendary weapon, forged from sacred ebony in the fountains of Fickle Dire, has ever been the bane of the Dark Kin, and many a black spirit has been hurled back into oblivion with a single blow of this bold defender of the friendless. Scourge now hangs within the armory of Battlespire, ready to take up in the name of the Emperor against the Niger Lords. I see. Battlespire? Wait, I want to go to Battlespire. We gotta play Battlespire, guys. Scourge is in Battlespire. Well, honestly, he didn't really fight the giant bug. The giant bug just came out of nowhere. He stabbed it in the soul and then he left. So, I don't know. I think these books don't make Vivek look cool. They make him look really weird. This is all... I don't know. There's a lot of Chronicles of Nehu left here too. What's this? The Battle of Red Mountain?
Greetings. I am at your service.
Okay, let's, what is this? Galler. Rithari's papers. Wait, my journal was just updated. Was this a quest? Alright, let's read this one, and then I'll see what the quest was. And then I'll go get the rest of the sermons. Let's see. Buoyant Armiger. Private papers of Galler Rithari. I'm glad you enjoyed the book reading streams. Thank you. Honestly, I was just, like, sleepy, so I was like, I like reading Morrowind books. And there's still a bunch that I haven't read, so, you know, let's just read some books. At this rate, I will never finish Morrowind. I mean, have I finished Morrowind? If I haven't finished Morrowind... I mean, when do you really finish a game? No. This is like a philosophical question. When do you finish a game? Have I finished Morrowinds? I don't know. Did you play Oblivion? Yeah, I know Battlespire was previous. I was just kind of joking because everyone says don't play Battlespire. Yeah, I did complete the main quest line and the expansions. You play Oblivion after this. I actually kind of want to play Daggerfall because I've seen a lot of people stream Oblivion. I've seen a lot of like videos of Oblivion, but I really don't know anything about Daggerfall, so I'm curious. I feel like I've been exposed to Oblivion a lot already, comparatively. I do want to play Oblivion also, though. We'll play both of them at the same time, simultaneously, at 2 different windows. It'll be a first. Yeah. No, I won't actually do that. That'll be kind of difficult, unless I had more hands. I can have 2 computer... what's the best way to do this? I'll sync my movements in both games, so that when I move in Daggerfall, I move in Oblivion. Something. The game isn't complete until you unravel the fabric of reality. Oh, true. Yeah, you haven't beaten Morrowind until you achieve Chim. That's right. I'm still working on it. You can play Daggerfall inside of Morrowind. Of course you can. Daggerfall's great. It has Booba though. Do I need to censor it? No, Twitch is okay. You can show Booba on stream on Twitch now, right? It's okay if I show some polygons in Daggerfall. Streaming both games, big brain pan energy. I like it. Yeah, I know. I got a big brain pan, but you guys have a big collective brain pan too. Okay, let's read this. Outnumbered and isolated. I think this is about vampires. I yielded to my foe, a creature dressed like a gentleman, and I hoped for honorable treatment. Instead, I found myself a feast for a blood-drinking monster. Shamed by my corruption, despairing of my welfare, I passively acquiesced in my gradual integration into the affairs of Clan Aundai. I made no human my prey, only beasts. Oh, but he became a vampire. This guy, this buoyant Armiger. I abandoned hope and lived like a beast. Drawn by intimations of my former life, I visited my former post at Bal-Ur, hoping perhaps to atone in some for my crimes by preying upon its monsters or perishing under their attacks. It is there that by chance I made petition to the Lord of Trouble's Molag Bal. At an altar deep in the caverns beneath the pilgrim's shrine, I was surprised and thrilled and terrified when Molag Bal or some aspect or agent of that Daedra Lord offered me a chance to cure myself of vampirism in return for a favor. Oh yeah, maybe I should try becoming a vampire. However, with no hope for my soul or spirit unless I might be cured, I undertook his quest. Rithari sought and obtained a cursed soul gem of mysterious nature from a deep cavern on the northern slopes of Dagoth-Ur, delivering it to Molag Bal's shrine in Bal-Ur. I placed the gem within the basin before the altar and instantly experienced a blinding of pain and terror that I cannot express in words, except that it seemed afterward that I had been asleep and dreaming, that I was being sliced by thousands of tiny knives from my bowels inside out. I worked before the altar and, oh, that's pretty metal, gazed in the reflection of my own sword blade, and my own face, no longer a blood-seeking beast of teeth and empty eyes. Oh, so... this guy cured his vampirism by petitioning Molag Bal? I guess that's what's going on here? I have to solve the mystery of the dwarf's disappearance. Oh, right. I don't think I'm ever gonna figure out how to do that quest. I probably have to look it up. I have no idea. Beast? Beasts all over the shop. Yeah, but I don't think it's a werewolf. I think this seems to be vampire. Because it says blood drinking specifically. I found some papers by a buoyant armature. He gives hints as to vampirism may be cured with the help of a Daedra prince, perhaps Molag Bal. Oh, okay. I'm not a vampire though, but good to know, you know, for the future, I guess. Let's see, is there any other books here? I gather Rithari's papers. I can take them. We have plenty of inventory space. I don't think... yeah, I think that's all the books that I don't have. Except for these. Let's see, what is it? Yeah, let's get out of the secret library. Just in case I get arrested or something. Where's the sermons that I was missing? Let's see, 23, 17, and 11. Okay, let me write this down. Sermons to read, 23, 17. I think they are probably more understandable if you read them in order. Well, okay, let's not say understandable. They connect better when you read them in order. I don't think they're understandable, even if you read them in order. Yeah, I guess now if I become a vampire... Well, clearly this means the next thing to do is go figure out how to become a vampire so I can cure myself. Why would I do that though? Hello, just coming out of this trapdoor into the carpet. I just happened to accidentally fall into this trapdoor. Whoops. How you know what happens?
Welcome you freely, Outlander.
Yeah, these books, nothing new. Alright, should we do a quest? I have a quest here. Find the shoes of Saint Realms in Altsotha northeast of Vivek. I can go find some shoes. Yeah, and then I'll take a break from reading and find some shoes. Wait, who is this quest for? Endrin, Lethan, and Vivek. Okay. How do we get out of here? Let's go find some shoes. I just feel like it. Oh, St. Olms. Okay, let's go this way. Yeah, I wouldn't take the shoes because I don't need them anyway. What am I gonna do with shoes? Put them on my shelf to display them. I can't do anything with shoes. Alright, let's let me if I can find a boat. But I can walk so fast, I'm probably like... I don't think I'm that much slower than a boat, to be honest. I mean, look how far I can jump. Yeah, I need this ring as well.
What do you want, Outlander?
Can we go to Altsotha Temple Tavani, Foreign Quarter, Halu? Tavani, I guess, is a little closer to Altsotha. We can go there. Yeah, let's go to Tavani. Well, it only costs 2 gold because it's literally right over here. I just didn't feel like walking. Sometimes you just don't feel like walking. Arena, Foreign Quarter, Temple. Okay. We're almost at Altsotha. Script wearing little shoes. But how small would they have to be for a Scrib? No. Like, listen. How about this? Scrib wearing one shoe because all of his little legs fit into one shoe. Scrib wearing one shoe. Standing in one shoe. But I guess he can't really walk around like that. See, I think a Scrib is the size of one shoe. Oh, you know, wait, that reminds me. Maybe I should put him on the stream. Yeah. I'll put this guy here. Over here. Okay, Scrib, we'll go find you your shoes. No, wait, these are shoes of a saint or something. Also, some ruins here. This is the Al-Sota region. Okay, the shoes are here. They are in the depths of Al-Sota. Somewhere here are the shoes. I don't know where, but there's shoes here somewhere. No, we've been reading so long, I just felt like we should do something other than reading. Ah, okay, so here's the ruins. And I don't know if the shoes will be here. They could be anywhere. Hunger. Oh, not these guys. I'm so strong though. Nobody can defeat me anymore. Oh, but doesn't the world become boring when you're too strong? No, I'm not even that strong because I couldn't beat up all those werewolves in the expansion. In the Blood Moon expansion. Oh, hello, Nathala Horrendous. Have you seen some shoes? I'm looking for some shoes. No, wait. No, I don't want to talk about Amalek. I want to talk about shoes. Witch Hunter? Wait, Witch Hunter? Person's a witch hunter? I'm a witch hunter. I dedicate body and soul to the destruction of profane magics. Will spell a necromancer is equal to... Oh, I didn't know witch hunter was a thing. Is that a class? I see. Yeah, and this person doesn't have any information about shoes. They're just here to hunt some witches, I guess. Oh! I thought it was a scrib for a moment. If I were a pair of shoes, where would I be? I know this is not that easy to find. Maybe I need to pickpocket them. They have the shoes. I can see they have shoes on their feet. No. Okay. So we need to be in Al-Sotha region, and that's where the shoes are. If I wear shoes, where would I be? Maybe they're not in these ruins? Somewhere else? See, they're just going off. They send me on this quest like, oh yeah, go get some shoes or something. I don't know, they're in this general vicinity. I'm sure you could find the shoes. They gotta be more specific than that. I think there might be shoes up here. Nope. Well, you know, as an Argonian who doesn't need shoes, I don't have a built-in shoe detector. Maybe the shoed races have more shoe-detecting instincts. I have no such thing. The scrib is placed so the little shoes are hidden. Oh, yeah, you can't see the little shoes. He's shy, you know? Oh! Speaking of scrib with little shoes. Hello there. There's a scrib with little shoes. Unfortunately, this one's diseased, but... Oh, I feel a little bad for him. Have you seen shoes? Looking for shoes. About this big. Oh, that way? Okay. That way? Go that way. I don't really know if this is the right way. Shoes, they can be anywhere. Have you seen the shoes? I'm looking for shoes. None of these guys know where the shoes are. Anyway, this isn't Al-Sotha region anymore, so they're not here. Yeah, it specifically says in the depths of Al-Sotha. Northeast of Vivek. Oh, there's like, maybe this guy knows where the shoes are. No, wait, that's the Saran, actually. Oh, I don't have the pet scripts mod anyway. If we get some ash yams. Ash yams, I love. Hang on. Ash yam. It's okay. Look at all those ash yams. They won't mind that I just ate one. I only ate one ash yam. Wait, let's ask this guy. Have you seen? I've tried to cure the scrims. It doesn't work. You can't. Maybe they should add a mod where you can cure disease scrims. Greetings, perhaps you can help me. I was supposed to meet my business partner here. She went to head to Molagmar without me. Oh no, this guy has a quest. Vanjira and I. It's a dangerous trip. Accompany you to Molagmar. Wait, did I reject him and... No, I can't... Wait, no, I don't want to do an escort quest. This guy does not have a cute war, so I don't want to go. He marked it on my map. Well, yeah, I'll see you at Molagmar. Yeah, good luck. Yeah, have a good one, Par, Maston, whatever. A cool hat. Well, I guess if I go to Molagmar, it'll complete the quest.
Is there something you
Hello,
need?
I'm looking for shoes. Shoes. Rara's farmhouse. Okay, I don't think the shoes are here. If I were an ancient and sacred relic, shoes relic, where would I be? Yeah. Sorry, dude. You can't go with me. I'm the Nerevarine. I'm too busy. You would probably just... You wouldn't enjoy it anyway. Okay, we're in Altsotha now. Maybe this is where the... No. I don't know where the shoes are. Is that it? No, that's... I think these are barnacles. I was so excited for shoes. I thought these were shoes. They're just barnacles. An easy mistake to make. The water looks so nice though, even though I don't think I have shaders on, it looks nice. Okay, well, you know what? I couldn't find the shoes. Yes, I decided not to escort him to Molagmar. I didn't realize you can just instantly reject the quest. What if it was a good quest? What if it was a really interesting quest and I missed it? I'm gonna have FOMO now. Fear of missing out on the cool quest. The shoes are in Altsotha, northeast of Vivek. Okay. Maybe we need to go more northeast? Yeah, maybe... Or maybe they're in these Mizanj ruins? Oh, it's raining. Oh. So comfy. So do we need to go more north towards Iran or southeast towards that island or... Hey, look, it's a mud crab. It's the mud crab merchant. It's gotta be the mud crab merchant. Oh, no, it's not. I don't remember where the mud crab merchant is. Oh, I think the mud crab merchant is around here. I'm never gonna find these stupid shoes. I should have hired someone else to find the shoes. Because I saved the world doesn't mean I could find some shoes. Oh, hello, Milty Poo. Anything, There's Altsotha upper level. Okay, maybe that's where it is. Oh, Altsotha is actually a building? Interesting escort quest. Are you implying something? It could be. There's interesting escort quests in video games. Just because it's it's annoying doesn't mean it's not interesting. Okay, we can go into Altsotha then. I somehow missed the entrance. This is just like when I couldn't find the entrance to Dagoth Ur's house. It's been half a stream trying to find the entrance to his house. I'll never forget. Like, hello, Dagoth Ur, where's the front door? Can you help me find the front door? Okay, well, I don't know if we can... I don't know if we can finish today, because I can't stream for that much longer, but... I can explore a little bit, at least. But hello, everyone. Hello. I'll stream a little bit longer. Oh, there's people here. Oh. Oh! They don't like me. Wow, look at that one shot. I want to start punching with my people with my bare hands just to show how strong I am. I should do that. But actually, my unarmed is not very good, so never mind. Master's lockpick, Master's probe. I don't really need those, but why not? I could sell them maybe. Titan. Okay. Actually, I need to repair my gear. One sec. Oh, I don't really need to repair it. Never mind. Alright, shoes. Wait, these are not the right shoes, are they? No. I think we would be able to tell if they're not just gonna be... If they're sacred shoes, they're not just gonna be worn by some random person. At least I would hope not. Oh no, it's fine. I don't... Yeah, I could have probably taken in another 10 minutes without finding it because I have selective... Clearly I have selective blindness or something. 2 doors. Selective blindness to front doors. Oh, Fiend Katana. Oh, this is worth a decent amount. Oh, an Ebony Shield. I don't... Do I have enough inventory space for all this? Take that. Wait, is that a slave key? Oh, no, no. That's me. I have that. Remora? Diedric Dai Katana. Wait, value 120,000. Okay, okay. Wait, I don't... Where's that Ebony Shield? I don't want it anymore. Where's the Ebony Shield? I don't need shields. Who needs shields? Shields are not worth 120,000 gold. As usual, I need to go empty my inventory. When did I get this full again anyway? I feel like I literally just emptied it. We're gonna have to go to the mud crab merchant. Yeah, maybe we'll make a mud crab merchant trip. I'll do it on my next stream. How many shields worth a lot too? Now you guys are making me want to go back. Okay, let me see. Is there anything we can do? I don't have... Is there anything I can... Maybe I can drop something else, yeah. 30... But I really like this 6-toss hammer, it's cool. You drop this, which is only worth 9,000. And take this, which is worth 17,000. And then I can drop... else. I don't actually have anything to drop. Well, I am holding like a whole library. That would do it. Yeah, that would probably that would do it. And there's like multiple shelves of books in my inventory, so. Oh, and then the main theme is playing. Nice. Just don't think I can hold all this. I can't carry. Why can't I carry all this loot? It's okay. I can come back for it. Oh, you startled me there. Say hello. Next time, say hello. Another one? What? Why didn't I empty my inventory before I came here? No. What am I gonna do? Shoot. Why don't I have more? Why don't I have more strength enchants? Why don't I have more enchants? I don't want to move because... But the 6-house bell hammer is so cool. I didn't want to drop it because it looks cool. What maybe we can do is drop some stuff. I'll just use feather real quick and I'll drop some stuff near the entrance so I can come back for it. I have a feather belt, I think. Oh, wait, why didn't you sing it? Oh, it took off my ring? Yeah, I'm still over encumbered? But, no, wait, oh, is it because... It's because every time you equip a ring, it rolls, right? The stats. But it should be just 24 points. But before, my inventory was bigger before. Like, it let me have more than 551 before. What was with that? Still over encumbered? Come on! Okay, let's mark it on the map. I'll come back for it. Still over encumbered? What? Okay, what is going on? Is it because I'm not using Sunder? It's because I'm not using Sunder, okay. Right? I need to equip Sunder. There we go. There we go. Okay. I got it. Then we can hold at least this and this. Or not. Okay, I did it. We'll come back and get this stuff later. It's not that much stuff, so it's okay. Oh, hello, Stealth. I'm a walking... I feel like I literally emptied my inventory like several streams ago. I've become a walking library. And I mean, I only have 3 weapons. They just weigh a lot and are very expensive. Okay, well, what are we here for again? We're here for a quest, right? I mean, why do I even need money? Haven't I beat the whole game? What do I even need money for anymore? What is even the purpose? Lower level. Yeah, we're here for shoes. That's right. The shoes of Saint... Who was it again? Saint Realms. This is kind of a cool dungeon though. I guess I never got around to it. It's also very empty. Why are there no enemies? On here's upper level. Oh, okay. It's just the other way. Oh. Not an alligator. Sorry, I mean a Daedra. There they are. There's the welcome party. No, not another weapon. It's only okay. It's only worth 14,000. No, I can take it. Like, why can't I hold all this loot? Oh, who's this lady? She's just a regular lady. She's the one. She stole the sacred shoes. I bet it's her. She stole the sacred shoes from the temple and something. See, what does she have on her? An amulet of sanguine nimble armor. Fortified light armor 5 points. That's kind of lame. Only 5 points. Short blade 5 points. Unarmored 5 points. Okay, cool. I guess I'll just take her weapon because. Oh. No, please. I need more money to do nothing with. Oh, there's a nice little table up here. What are they doing here? There's a skull with a sword stuck into it. Oh, I want that. You can't pick up. It won't let you pick up the sword that has a. Oh, you can literally take the sword out of the skull. Wait, that's kind of cool. But I don't want to, because then if I take it out, I don't know if I can put it back in. How do you? If you take it out of the skull, or could I like put it? He has coins in his eyes. Wait, there's coins in the eyes of the skeleton, and you can take them out. But if I take them out, can I put them back in? Like, can I take it out and put something else in? Yeah, I guess I can get more OP enchantments. Yeah, take it out to put it in more skulls. Excuse me. She stole the precious thing. I guess I could take the sanguine items, but they're just gonna clutter my inventory, to be honest. Okay, I like... Scroll of invisibility. I'll take it. Chance's Folly. Oh! I heard this is a good book. Okay, we'll take that as well. Wolf Queen books. Wait a sec, how am I carrying all this stuff? I'm not, that's how... hang on, I'll try to take this stuff out of the skull. I just noticed this chest back here. So, before I forget about it. Oh, money! Okay, nice. I need to put my ring back on. Yeah, I need more strength enchants for my playstyle. Strength is very important for my playstyle of Morrowind. Okay, hang on. Let me jump. I know that my inventory is completely full, and that makes it kind of hard to jump. But I'm at this point. I should be able to jump even with the completely full inventory. All right. I take the Diedric Tanto. Oh, okay. Yeah, it doesn't let you put the scroll of baleful suffering. Oh, was it trapped? Was it cursed? What the heck? There's ghosts. Wait, I can't move. Ghosts. I can't move. Hang on, hang on. I have to throw something down. I can't move. Did I summon ghosts? Dwarven specters? I summon them by pulling the stuff out of the skull? Oh, ectoplasm. I mean, I'm not even gonna use this. I don't know what I'm taking. Okay, but where are the shoes? This is all very cool and this is all very well and all good, but where's the shoes? Can I put? I want to try to put something back into the skull. Can I put? Here I have diamond. Wait, no, I just dropped it on the ground. It kind of works. Look, see, it kind of works. Wait, what else can I put into his eyes? Let me see. Emerald. Whoa! Wait. If I take this skull... No, I think that this skull is stuck here. You can't take it. Yeah, if I could take it and I could bring it to my house and then use it to display various objects. Oh, too bad I can't do that because it's stuck here on the table. Ghosts. Wait, sanguine shoes? Did she have? No, I don't think she did. I might take the... I mean, I don't need any of these. I'm not gonna wear the amulets. I have better amulets. Hang on, this is really important. I need to see what else I can put into the skull. Can I put weapons into the skull? Let me see. Let's try putting this anymore. Oh, no, it just kind of goes on top of the skull's head. Yeah, not quite what I wanted. That's not quite my intent. Alright, what if I try to put the katana back? No, okay, it can't be done. I'm just not good at putting skulls and swords into skulls. I can't figure out the right way to do it. My hand slipped and I just dropped it. When has that stopped you before? Well, it stopped me. It's stopping me now because my inventory's full. Alright, one more try. I feel like I can get it on there. Oh, look, I did it! Look! Look, I stuck it in his head. It's okay, there's another Tonto here. Look, I stuck it through his head. I did it. It worked. I don't think this was intentional, but yeah, it works. Oh, hello, Humphrey as well. Okay, now let's put more stuff in his eyes. Well, I really wish I could bring this skull back to my house. This dumb, but like, it's like, kind of like having a mannequin or something, right? Can I put this, can I put a soul gem into his eye? Oh, okay, that looks dumb. What about the Phallus Marion Propylon Index? No, that's too valuable. Can I put the coin back into his eye? Oh, it looks weird. What else? I guess in the end, jewels are the only thing that makes sense. But I swear, there's gotta be something cool I could put on his... I could put in his eyes. Oh! Wait, how about... Yeah! Close. That's pretty good, right? We dressed him up. Okay, let me put skull of adornment here. That's what I'm gonna name it. That. Also, looks like a pretty good scroll. I don't need it though. If you move your cursor over the eye when holding an item, oh, the change in the that's just. I realized this, but that's just unfortunately. It means you're putting the item on the ground. So like if I take the ectoplasm here, and then I do that, and so it's like a straight line. That means I put it on the ground. Yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't mean to put it in the eye. I can try to put it on his eye. Oh no! Oh no, I've ruined everything! Whoops. No, it melted. The skull melted. Oh no. Okay, let's put rubies. Let's put a ruby and a pearl, maybe. Okay, it looks pretty cool. And a pearl. No, I just went on top of his eye. I think it has to be a diamond. Right, good enough. I can't think of any weirder stuff to put in his eyes, so I think it'll be that for now. Can I put another sword in? Can I put another sword through the skull? There's two. I feel bad now. That poor skull. No, this one isn't stuck through his head though. I think I have to angle it differently. Yeah, it's not going through his head anymore. This is very... By the way, this is extremely important what I'm doing right now. You may not be able to tell, but... Alright, look. I'll take a screenshot. We finished decorating the skull. Yeah, the skull decoration is goosebumps goop, yeah. Well, see, that's the kind of thing you'd expect to come out of a skull and some kind of brain goop, right? Looks cool, right? Yeah, he's got his hats. I sacrificed one of my hats and put here. And 2 new jewels instead of the Dwemer coins. And a cool sword. So, I think we did good work here. We decorated. Renovation, Morrowind. Okay, where are the shoes, though? I think we have to go this way. Oh, I should not stream for too long. I will wrap it up soon, but hopefully we find the shoes. Oh, hello. Hey, we matched, look! We're twins! Lange Raleigh Varum. Small key. Oh, exquisite robe, exquisite shoes. Ring of Sanguine Red Wisdom. Oh, okay, these are actually useful. I'll take these. Yeah, enchants, destruction, stuff like that. That's useful. Oh! Whoa, what is this creature? Flame. Oh, okay. I feel like I see these the rarest of the Aeternox. I hear something. Aha, there's another one. Alright, do you have the shoes? Well, it would make sense that the shoes are in here, because this is the final room. We gotta... Are these the shoes? No way, they're just normal shoes. Okay, the shoes. And there's a Grand Soul Gem Ogrim. That's kind of cool. Diamonds. I can't hold this ebony broadsword anymore. Why be a hero when you could... Don't worry, I've been a villain for a pretty long time already. Wait, there's no shoes! Okay, wait, no. Okay, statue of Marinese Dagon. The shoes are on the feet of the statue of... No, the shoes are in the statue. Where are they? Are they really these shoes? I haven't genuinely explored this whole place. Where's the shoes? Here. Oh, okay. Yeah, they must be in here. Are the shoes in the left chest? Or are the shoes in the right chest? That'd be a good plate to stack on top of a pile of books. Okay, you know what? I was thinking about taking the plate, but I didn't, because why do I need a plate? But you know what? I do need a plate, you're right. Yeah, for my other house, because I have multiple houses. I can decorate the other house. Okay, let's take the right chest. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. Exquisite ring, I can always use those. Weapon, I don't need that. Wait, but I don't see shoes. I mean, if I'm looking at this correctly, I don't see any shoes. Also, I'm over encumbered again for some reason. Oh, that would be why. Hang on. Need to restore. Restore. Give me back my strength. Wait, how long have I had my strength cursed? This is not my true inventory space. Cursed strength. Oh, it's just a curse. How do I get rid of the curse? Brain attributes. but it's a drain attribute. I don't know how to get rid of this. How do I get rid of drain attribute? Blight care? It's not a blight though. Well, I guess I just have to deal with it. I actually don't know how to get rid of that curse. You know... No, I don't care. Actually, I don't care about planes. I don't care about enchantments. Where are the shoes? Okay, they have to be hiding somewhere. They're probably just on the ground somewhere. Oh, there's another chest. Okay, okay. This is... I swear, if the shoes are not in here, why is it... I would have to... It has to be the last thing that I check. I can't just find them right away. Okay, there we go! I didn't plan for this to be the very last thing that I checked in the room. It just happened that way. Okay. Fortified personality endurance. That's pretty good. I can't mean... Not that I can wear them, but... We did it! We got the shoes! And so now, I think... You just go straight back to the Vec. Let me use my... And turn in this quest. I can't remember. Is it... Engine... Oh yeah, there's also that guy who's going to moonlight more. He's probably dead by now, right? This guy's gotta be dead.
Feel free to peruse my
Amazing shoes.
Do you wish to do business?
You know, before I give these shoes away, I think we should look at them. I just contemplate the yeah, they look kind of cool, don't they? Yeah, what do they look like? Let's put them on the floor. This is definitely a great idea. Let's just throw the sacred relic on the floor so I can see what it looks like. They're kind of cute. Look, they're kind of cute shoes. Look kind of like ballet slippers. All right, I brought you your shoes. Take these shoes. Will you return them to your proper place in the temple? Yeah, I can't even wear shoes. Take them. I'll make sure they're cared for. What, they're shoes? What are you gonna do? Feed and water them? I guess you can polish them. But if nobody's wearing them, you don't need to take care of shoes. There is a foul cult operating under the canton. Their meeting place is known as Ihenipalit beneath the St. Helen. Oh, you just gave me a bunch of scrolls. Okay, can I get a promotion? No, okay, no promotion. You know, I kind of want to try. There's a Ghost Gate. There's also a Ghost Gate temple quest. So maybe we could do those if I'm gonna do temple quests. Yeah, and I need to read more of the sermons. I'll just note this down for next time because I do gotta end the stream. Oh god, my computer froze. Tumanea, should it be called? It's just the next one. I think I wanna... I wanna imagine that, like, I time looped and went back in time, and the second Umanea is to me time looping to save myself because some terrible fate happened to the Nerevarine or something. And so I'm time looping... I don't know. So wait. And then, wait, what does that imply I should name myself? I don't know. I was thinking about playing Khajiits, but I think for a second playthrough I'd probably actually want to make a build or something. And I thought it would be fun to do like a sneaky build and join the Morak Tong and steal stuff. But I also want to do alchemy, so that doesn't really make sense to be like an alchemy thief. So I still gotta think about it. And you know, it might not be for a while because I actually still have a lot of temple quests left. And I want to do all the temple quests. So we'll see.
I am blessed to be able to honor me.
And let me make my save. Okay, yes, we got the shoes. Therefore, stream is over. No shoes, no stream. That's not... That doesn't really make any sense, to be honest. No stream, no shoes. That makes even less sense. Shoes, stream. Okay, I clearly I should just leave before I keep saying nonsense, so... Thank you for the shoes! No. Thank you guys for the shoot. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for the... Thank you. I'm just going to see myself out now. No shirt, no shoes, no stream. Thank you for the shoes, streaming day. Oh, thank you too. Thanks for shoes. Have a good stream. It just sounds like I'm going insane now. Okay, goodbye. Take care, everyone. I would like to stream tomorrow, but as mentioned before, I am trying to not get fired from my job. Oh, I exaggerate. I exaggerate, but you know, I'm just, you know, work is work. So, I'll stream if I stream, and if I stream, I'll say something, and if I don't say something, assume no stream, and then I'll stream on Sunday. I said I was gonna make a schedule, but I didn't. Anyway, thank you guys for the shoes. Have a good. Sorry, I keep doing. I'm doing it on purpose. I know. If I shoot, I shoot. If I get shoot, I get shoot. Alright, have a good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. And, yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to stream tomorrow. If not, then I'll see you when I see you. Alright. And goodbye.